We have all filed lawsuits. We're trying to get Blakk served. He has got evicted from his homes. He's packed up and moved to Thailand, and he's dodging being served.
All right, so Black Tatted has been a topic of discussion here lately, y'all, for being a scammer and basically stealing money from successful black women, successful black mothers. He's been featured on Real Housewives of Atlanta on this current season as being a suitor of Drew Sidora. Come to find out, he's borrowed money from Drew Sidora, and one of his other accusers loaned Drew Sidora money that she hasn't paid back. Three ladies have filed lawsuits against Black Tatted, according to the Shade Room. Black Tatted got online pointing fingers and trying to cause distractions. Let's listen to B. Marie's response to his denial, his allegations. She comes with receipts and she lets us know where Black Tatted could be.
All right, so I just want to come here and firstly take accountability and acknowledge the role that I played in a conversation that just led me to say some really mean and hurtful things. I have, we have talked about this offline. Actually, we talked about this months ago and of recent too. And I've apologized. And, you know, we, um, we move forward. Again, like I said, I don't really necessarily come on the internet and talk about my personal business. Um, I'm more so of a very private person. A few years ago, I was raped, and when that happened to me, it definitely changed me. I only shared it with a few people, one of them being Supa, and in that time, she was very comforting of me in that moment. Um, Fast forward, Blakk randomly messaged me. At the time, he and I were not friends. He messaged me on social media. He told me he just wanted to congratulate me on all of my success, and he didn't understand why I didn't like him and things like that. So he and I began to have a conversation, and during that time, he disclosed a lot. He started telling me a lot of things that she had been saying about me, and and vice versa. You know, um, One of the things that he did tell me was that Super told him that I lied about being raped, and I was devastated. I was really taken aback by it. I couldn't understand, why this conversation happened, and more importantly, why would you say that I lied about it? Fast forward, I did have a conversation with her about it, and at the time, she told me that she didn't say it. We cried. It was a very emotional conversation. Razor was there. She asked Razor. She was like, "Razor, I never even told you nothing about that." Razor told me, no, she didn't tell me that. The very next day, Razor did call me and said, "Sis, I'm not gonna lie. She did tell me
Oh, wow.
about your assault, but she didn't tell me that you lied about it." So I feel like Blakk is lying about that, and you know how Blakk is. You know, in hindsight, I would say that Blakk come and tell me that now, I would say that it was intentional. It was a method behind just trying to throw a wedge within our friendship. At that time, I couldn't see that. At that time, I'm battling postpartum. I'm just dealing with a lot, and I wasn't able to receive it in a manner of, oh, could this be some type of lie and or plot? Because I'm wondering, how would he even know about it? And I just kind of let that anger consume me. You know, that anger turned into hate, and I wish I did have a better way at managing it. I wish I did have a better way at letting it out and dealing with it. But I didn't. And again, like I said, we've had a conversation offline, and we agreed to, just move forward. But I wanted to make sure that I did address this matter because of the people involved. So for that, I do apologize. So first and foremost, Blakk do currently owe me $300,000. I did not loan him all the money at once, and it was never a gift. It is a loan. Every bank wire that I sent says loan in the notes. He agreed to pay me back. Blakk came to me and told me that his payment processor had a freeze on it and that he was making money in his company, but they were holding the money. So he made it seem like he didn't have any money. He showed me a bank statement a while back and it had like a negative $5 in it. So he made it seem like, listen, I don't have any cash. Can you loan me money just so that I can pay my bills, take care of my family, and, continue to try to run a business, you know, while until they release his money. I had no reason to think that he was lying. Again, I looked at this man as if he was a brother to me. Fast forward, I started to get the runaround. I asked Blakk for my money. Blakk got disrespectful, very disgruntled, and just was trying to find ways to have a problem with me. And I'm just like, look, Blakk, I really just want my money. That's it. Everybody wants to say, oh, we'll take it to court. I have taken it to court. Blakk ended up trying to get me to sign a contract. He's going to say that he tried to pay me through the attorneys. And that contract stated that if he heard anything in the public, that he don't have to pay me back. There was no definitive date as to when the funds would fully be paid back. And the biggest red flag was that they said that Blakk Smoke, the company, owed me $300,000, and that was not the case. I did not sign that contract because I did not loan that money to Blakk Smoke, and I also knew that Blakk was going to file bankruptcy in Blakk Smoke, which means my money would have just been, the contract would have just been me agreeing that Blakk Smoke owed me that money. I loaned that money to Cardell Bradley. Even without me signing that contract, Blakk filed bankruptcy and, in fact, added my loan, my personal loan, to his bankruptcy, his business bankruptcy. Not only did he add mine, he added Claudia's, and he also added Lala's. All of us to his business bankruptcy. If you ever had intentions on paying any of your friends back, you will not add us to a bankruptcy.
That's true.
Mind you, we're all women. We're all mothers. And, Blakk has borrowed money from multiple people. From Lala Milan, Claudia, Drew. There's a plethora of people outside of the amount of loan companies. When I received the bankruptcy filing, it had like 30 people on there. The reality is, during going through his bankruptcy filings, they send us his financials. When I seen Blakk bank statement from actually April of 2025, when I loaned him $50,000, I saw that I sent $50,000 to a bank account that already had $300,000 in it. I'm devastated because why would you take money from me that you don't need? He wants to act as if he was in some type of financial hardship when in reality, he had money. He was always getting money. He just wanted to continue to borrow money from us. There was no financial hardship. Blakk just wanted to continue to live this lavish lifestyle and lie, scam, and manipulate us out of our money. And now he's refusing to pay it back.
That's cold.
We have all filed lawsuits. We're trying to get Blakk served. He has got evicted from his homes. He's packed up and moved to Thailand, and he's dodging being served. At the end of the day, we were a friend to you. We tried to help you, and all we want is our money, Blakk. Ultimately, I do feel like I was targeted. I feel like I was preyed on. I feel like Blakk knew that I have loaned money out to friends before, and I feel like he just wanted to befriend me just so he could be able to do so, And I say that because so many people have told me just how much of hate that he did have for me prior to him befriending me. Other people too have expressed that, they can, speak to it, but that's just what I feel. Even when I talked to Claudia said that he did the same thing with her and her friends. So I feel like this is definitely a tactic that he does. But yeah, that's just in my opinion. And lastly, I'm not going to respond to the salacious things that you said in that video. Not on here, rather. I'll deal with that in court. But one of the things that you did say was that you were done. You said everything that you need to say and you're not going to respond. Well, I highly doubt that, but I feel like if you do, I just want to encourage you to stick to the facts. Stick to the topic at hand. If anybody actually bothered to watch Claudia's full video on YouTube, they said that the Shade Room said that they reached out to me and I declined to respond. But yet here we are, and I'm the topic of conversation as it pertains to this matter. He never addressed Claudia at all. Again, just stick to the facts. You lied, you manipulated, and you took money from us that you did not need. This is not just a civil matter; it has turned to a criminal matter. Again, I just want you to stick to the facts, Blakk. Sending cease and desist, I find that odd that you would pay an attorney to send a cease and desist versus paying your friends who assisted you.
Now, here are a plethora of receipts, text messages, lawsuit filings. I'll come back with those, but you can pause and read them on your own. The scammers are everywhere, y'all. Y'all better be careful, especially in Atlanta. I did not know this man was living in my backyard, Missouri City, Texas. But according to B. Marie, he's been evicted and on the run. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. Like, hype, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.